evening, boys and girls. It's Non-Fiction Thursday, and tonight I'm going to read Green Ants versus Army Ants. I had no idea those even existed. What would happen if green ants had a war against army ants? Who do you think would win? Meet a green ant. Scientific name, Ossiphilia smaragdina. I have no idea if I said this correct. Ants are insects that have three-section body, head, thorax, and abdomen. The legs of an ant come out of its thorax. Insects have 6 legs. This sounds weird. Legs come out of thorax. Weird. Well, did you know green ants are also called weaver ants or green tree ants? That's an interesting fact. So meet an army ant. Oh boy, let's try this one. Aceton burselli. In Africa, army ants are also called marabunta. That's a weird name. Ouch fact. An army ant has a stinger at the end of its abdomen. Don't touch it. Most army ants live in South America and Africa, while the green ants live in Australia. So I guess we don't have to worry about them. A colony. Most green ants live in colonies of about 500,000 ants. Oh boy. Mathematic facts, 500,000 equals 500,000 ants. And a colony could be as few as 20 ants or as up as to many thousands of ants. Legion. So here we go. Army ants live in a legion of between 500,000 and 1 million individual ants. Wow. Name facts. Army ants got their name because they act like a well-trained army. Ants have been on Earth for more than 100 million years. Ants were around when dinosaurs walked on Earth. And some ants might have had fights with dinosaurs. Can you imagine ants fighting with dinosaurs? Wow, pretty brave, huh? Trees. Green ants live in trees. Why live on the ground when you can live more safely in a tree? That's true. Green ants weave homes made of leaves. One of the largest green ants colonies ever seen was spread over 12 trees. Green ants usually stay in one place. Fan facts. Green ants use the fluid from their larvae as glue. Next time we run out of glue, we get some ants. A larva, it's a young insect. Ground. Army ants live on the ground. They do not build permanent places to live. Army ants are often on the move. About every 2 weeks, they bivouac to another location. Interesting. Movement facts. When ants move, they march in a fan-shaped swarm. Very interesting. Different ants. So there are more than 10,000 different types of ants. We could have matched up many other kinds in this book. So they give you turtle ant, dinosaur ant, thief ant, leaf cutter ant, trap jaw ant. Oh my goodness, who knew there are so many types of ants? More ants, fire ants. We know what those are. Bullet ants, carpenter ants, bulldog ants, crazy ant. Uh-oh, I think I'll be there. Carpenter ant, ghost ant, crazy ant. Eating fact, an ant has 2 stomachs. One for its own food, the other for food to share. Oh, you want to share some food, ant? Family structure. A common human family has a mom, a dad, and a few kids. The average army ant family has one mom, the queen, 20 dads, wing drones, 20 potential new moms, wing princesses, and 500,000 to 1 million kids, which are worker ants and soldier ants. Wow. Every ant in the green ant colony has a job to do. Their slogan might be, do your job. Every green ant is like an engineer ready to build a nest to help its colony. Well, you have to admit, those ants are pretty helpful. Wow, look at that. Mandibles. An ant's major weapon is its mandible. The jaws, the pincers of ants are also called jaws. This is the jaw of a soldier ant. Wow. Oh boy, there are several types of ant jaws. Just look over here, how they look. Pretty interesting. Ants do not eat solid food, they eat only liquids. Wow, some of them are skinny, wide, rounded, straight, jagged. Sit and chew. You can often tell how a bug eats or behaves by its mouth parts. For example, a bee eats a liquor. It would enjoy an ice cream cone just like you might. A fly eats a sponger. When it lands in its sponges back and forth looking for food. A grasshopper eats a chewer. Its mouth is shaped to chew grass and leaves. A scorpion eats a pincher. Its mouth is shaped to chew grass and, it has no teeth. Its mouth has pincers inside. A butterfly eats a sipper. It uses its curly tube shape like a straw. Wow. Believe it or not, ants are strong. Ants can lift things that are much heavier than they are. They can raise between 20 and 50 times their own weight, even without going to the gym. I just made that up. Weightlifters. Maybe they do go to the gym. Here is a leaf cutter ant raising a huge chunk of a leaf. Whoa. It's like 100 times bigger than the ant. Wow. This is a dinosaur ant picking up a stone, and here's the bulldog ant lifting a precious larvae. Wow. They are stronger than they look, that's for sure. The greatest weapon. The green ants' greatest weapon is their numbers. The ants warn one each other's of danger by releasing a chemical called a pheromone. Thousands of ants are called to battle to protect their colony. Ants bite their enemies to death. Well, good things we don't live in Africa. Another important weapon is how well organized green ants are. They work together to build an ant bridge across a gap. Wow. The weapon of the army ants is their huge numbers. Any animal can fight against one ant, but you can find 1 million ants. So you have to watch out. Wow. We have farmer ants. We have cowboy ants without boots. Okay, so at the trunk of a tree, a few army ants attack some wandering green ants. The green ants spray folic acid into the air and boom, the enemy is gone. The folic acid alerts other green ants nearby to join the fight. They drop what they are doing and head to the battle. The spray irritates the army ants' eyes and makes it hard for them to breathe. Those ants are smart, man. It's a full battle. Thousands of green ants are fighting thousands of army ants. The green ants try to trick the army ants. The green ants are clever. They divert the fight away from their queen. If she stays, the colony can live on. Long live the queen. The army ants have greater numbers and start winning the battle. The army ants advance in an overwhelming force. Ants, ants, and move, army ants. The green ants retreat. They realize they can't win the massive battle they began. The war is no fun. The army ants win. There are many dead green ants to eat. The army ants have a feast. The surviving green ants return to their queen. Tomorrow, they will be rebuilding their colony. So, boys and girls, if you take the reading counts for this, you get 3 reading counts and a house point. And you should do the Flipgrid, and the code is 758f46a1. Good luck.